So the reason that I want to share this particular video is because I've been coaching people and mentoring people almost for 20 years now with Life Beyond Limits, and there are some specific things that people are looking for in order to achieve in a new year, and that's what we're about to head into. And I felt that what I'd like to do is share some fundamental basics with you, with some philosophical insights, so you can begin to start thinking about what you want to create next year and help you to fast track that and get there much quicker. I am eternally grateful for the incredible amount of success we have had over the years. When I first started in coaching, we got to a six-figure business in our first year. And it came from a lot of the marketing experience I've got, a lot of the advertising experience I've got, but that's what seems obvious. What is not obvious is the thing that really stops a lot of people that I certainly have in abundance, and that's courage. I have an enormous amount of courage to get out there and just give things a go. But here is my formula for courage. Most people, what they do is they really look for certainty. You know, they plan, they put strategic structure together, and they have an idea of where they really want to go, and they have it in detail. So some people go to that level. But what they're really looking for is they're really looking for some level of certainty. Now, if you are looking for certainty in 2022, then you're going to diminish the amount of courage you have, because the truth in life is there is no certainty. We can create incredible plans, we can put incredible strategy together, but it doesn't guarantee we're actually going to get there. So one of my philosophies, and one philosophy that has given me an enormous amount of success over the years and helped us to achieve great things, was a willingness to let go of certainty. Have an idea of where you want to go, but let go of the outcome. It's almost like have an expectation, but let go of the expectation. This is the one thing that I've found over the years of coaching people and mentoring people. This is the one thing that really stops people. It's that wanting to know exactly the outcomes of everything that you do. What we do here at Life Beyond Limits is we don't create an incredible and detailed plan as to where we're going. What we essentially do is we run off our hearts. Now that might sound a little bit weird, strange, perhaps even woo-woo for some, but what we do is we run off our hearts. We think about what people are wanting out there, what people need, what is something that is going to make a huge difference in people's lives. And then we go with what feels right. You know, it's not always perfect and it doesn't always work, but it has worked a great deal over the years. We just get a sense of what we feel we need to do in order to service, in order to help in the biggest possible way. Even many of the products that we create, you know, our pricing strategy. Yes, there's a bit of research in there, but quite often we go with feel. And what we aim to do a lot of the time, and I know we do ourselves a bit of a disservice, in that what we do is we think, well, how can I make this as cheap as possible in order to allow as many people as possible to get the benefit of it? Now, that's not an ideal strategy for many businesses. However, the intention and the way in which we want to do our work, it's not so much work for us. It's not so much a career. What it actually is, it's a calling. The work that we do is we do it because we feel called to do this work. We feel called to coach. We feel called to teach and train. When COVID happened, back in late 2019, we immediately had a meeting and thought, how can we help? How can we help? We reached out, we went out to our audience and we asked our audience, what do you need? What do you need in this time? And many people were really quite scared because many people's businesses were about to fold because there were so many restrictions and limitations appearing, but there was an incredible amount of uncertainty. Now, we thrived in that time. And I don't say that to brag. I say that to encourage you to understand that we thrived because we let go of uncertainty. We allowed our courage to come to the fore. We led with our hearts and decided what we wanted to do to serve our community. So as you're building your business, building your goals for 2022, think about this. What is the one thing that you'd really like to achieve? What's the one thing that you knew you could have done this year, but you didn't? And maybe the year before you thought, I should do that thing, but you didn't. It's almost like the thing that you know you must do. Many years ago, one of the things that I was told to do by one of my mentors was, he said, get out there, get up on stage, get on as many platforms, on as many stages as you possibly can. Now, I was scared. I'll be honest with you, I was really scared. I was vulnerable and I felt incredibly vulnerable. But vulnerability is the opportunity to put yourself out there and just give it your best, regardless of your skills, insights or knowledge, or even the strategies and structures that you have. Get out there, give it a shot. That is going to be your greatest learning opportunity. You learn so much more by doing than you do studying, researching and reading. Now, I'm a big fan of reading. I'm an author. I like to share good, solid stuff out there to help people to move forward. However, it's more important to read that stuff and then apply and do. So, you don't have to do the major steps. Just do the micro steps. Do the little things that you need to do every single day in order to move yourself forward. And as a result of that, you will find that you will get the wins, you will get the successes, and you will find yourself at a whole new level. And where you started may be incredibly amateurish. It might be incredibly basic, but keep doing those basic steps until you finally get to that point where people look at you and say, how did you get there? And most people are looking for some magic bullet, some magic leapfrog, jump, incredible opportunity that they can take to shortcut, to fast track. And yes, there are many things that you can do to speed up the game. Mindset, definitely one of them. But you got to do the micro steps. When you do the micro steps, you get to the peak of Everest, but it does happen one step at a time. Think about the thing that you know that you have to do and let go of the outcome. Let go of what you expect. Just do it. Just get out there and do it. If you say to yourself, it's time that I started posting more videos, well, just do it. Post more videos. If you say that it's time to, get yourself out there on social media on a regular basis, do it. If you feel or get a sense that it's time to get up on a stage, go and do it. If it's time to get a coach, get a mentor, do it. Get out there and be courageous. There are two things that often stop people dead in their tracks. And it builds very much into the lack of courage that they have and the desire for certainty. And that is, people say, I'm going to waste my money, or I'm going to lose a lot of money, or I'm going to lose a lot of time, or I'm going to waste my time. They're the two excuses that most people put ahead of success. I know, I've been there. You know, I've invested a fortune in my own personal development, and many of those times I had to invest big sums of money that scared the bejesus out of me. But the thing is, I did it anyway. And as a result, you know, I did a research piece at one point in my life, and I began to realize the biggest peaks in my life, usually I spent about $10,000 for each of those peaks. But each time I spent that money, I was scared that I wasn't going to get what I wanted. But I did it anyway. You know, what I did is I realized that you've got to let go of expectation, let go of certainty, and that's when you're going to be courageous. So that's my message to you for 2022, so you can be the greatest you that you could ever imagine for yourself. Just go for it. Let go of fear, let go of certainty, and you will find that you will create an incredible 2022. I hope this video is a game changer for you. As I said, it was totally unscripted, but I wanted to reach out to you and I wanted to give you something to help you to move your life forward. You can be another great leader out there making a difference in this world. My name is Rick Schnabel from Life Beyond Limits, and I hope this has helped you even in a little way. Have an amazing 2022, and please be kind to one another. Bye for now.